cold this morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's cold. Welcome to December 9th, 2020. It's early. It's about 5:30 in the morning my time. Whew. Got coffee going in the kitchen. What is the temperature? It's about 8 degrees Celsius, mid 40s. Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Between 8 and 10 Celsius, between like 45 and 50 Fahrenheit. So it's quite chilly outside. It's all good. I do have a cup of microwaved coffee from yesterday, but I got a fresh pot of water boiling right now for the French press. So hopefully everyone is doing well. If you are on my side of the world, hopefully you're well rested. Getting ready for your Wednesday. It is hump day. Getting ready to do some fun things this morning. We're going to be continuing our work in Book 13 here in the Lord of the Rings Online. But not quite yet. We're getting there. We're going to be doing some other stuff here as we get the coffee going and so on and so forth. This is a long book. I vaguely remember this. It is a somewhat longer chapter, but we are almost to the end of Volume 1. There's only 15 books. And once we're wrapped up with this, we're going to be getting into Eregion and working our way towards Moria. Getting our first legendary weapon and continuing on with that. I'm so far behind my editing duties, but I'm not stressed about it too much because we'll be doing these over the holidays. I'll be editing stream. This is stream 20 and we're doing book 13, chapter 3. This is the 20th stream for the Loremaster series, or at least since I gave the Loremaster series a name, because I did several streams before I gave it a name. We were doing, because we did the High Elf introduction video, which actually someone was commenting on that yesterday. That was the first video we did in this for this character, and then I did the Arid Luin quests over 2 or 3 streams. So there's those streams. And then I started doing the book streams, just calling them book streams, before I officially gave this the Loremaster's Journey name title. So we're probably up to 25 streams, 26 streams for this character now. It has been an ongoing adventure now. We've streamed him, not every single day, but I mean, for about a month now we've been streaming. Almost every single day we've been streaming this character. There have been off days when I go stream Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I was also streaming Pillars of Eternity 2, which totally got left by the wayside in the middle of Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access and Star Wars Squadrons, and which I gotta say, as much as I loved X-Wing, TIE Fighter, and everything else, you know, I bought Star Wars Squadrons. I got a total of 10 hours out of that game. Haven't touched it since. I was very disappointed. I got about 6 hours out of the main campaign, and then I've tried a few hours of the multiplayer, or what they call multiplayer, which is you can also do it against the AI. It's not. I don't like rinse and repeat content. I'm not a fan. It's one of the other reasons too. I don't play Warzone a lot. I was playing it with my cousins and my uncle for a bit, but then I've gotten busy with Valhalla, and there's the holidays, and they've got hunting season and a bunch of other stuff. So we haven't played it. But the only reason I was playing that was just to hang out with them. Otherwise, I don't play Warzone. I don't like battle royale games. I don't like rinse repeat, rinse repeat, rinse repeat, rinse repeat, rinse repeat. Don't like it. So it's unfortunate. I can say though that Cyberpunk 2077 launches tonight, and I will probably stay up for it. That's one of the reasons when I woke up this morning at like 4 o'clock, I just went ahead and said, okay, I'll just go ahead and wake up. And I laid in bed for about an hour and was just browsing on my phone before I got up and came out here and turned the heater on and started making my morning preparations. I stayed up for the Assassin's Creed Valhalla launch, and waking up so early like this means I will take a nap at some point today, and I will be well rested, and then I'm going to get some coffee. I'll probably start drinking coffee around 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. But I fully plan on staying up for the launch of Cyberpunk 2077 and streaming that tonight. It goes live around 11 p.m. my time. So when I did Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I started at 11 and I ended around 3 in the morning. So I'll probably do the same tonight. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and Lord of the Rings online. I probably should go check to see that coffee isn't boiling over, the water's not boiling over. So I will be right back as we get going here. My wife made these amazing, like oatmeal. They're not cookies. They're like oatmeal, little oatmeal cakes, little oatmeal muffin cakes. So good. Oh my God, they're so good. So I just had a couple of those. Got my coffee here. Way too hot to drink, but I'm gonna take a sip anyway, and we're gonna get going here. Oh yeah. All right. Get my desk situated here. Let's get a timestamp on this bad boy. So, if you're tuning in live or you're watching this later on, we record everything. I record everything in episodic format. So we're going to be doing the next episode now, which is Book 13, Chapter 3. And we're about 21 minutes into the stream. Greetings everyone, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell, and welcome to the latest episode in the ongoing adventures of Telimar the Loremaster, whose name is not showing up. I don't know why it does that, but there's his name. He's been working his way through the epic quests of the game for the episodes that we've been filming and producing for YouTube, which come out every Tuesday and Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time on YouTube. We typically record those when I'm doing the live streams. But anyway, if you've been following along, awesome. If you're not, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get updates when the next videos are available. I'm also doing the Lord of the Rings online cooking series. Those episodes go live every Monday at around 8 a.m. Central, and the full recipes are found over on Patreon. Speaking of which, if you want to support, you should head over to Patreon. The links are below. You find a variety of subscriptions there. It's a great way to help out with the things that I do here on YouTube and over at Patreon. A lot of exciting stuff over there. More exciting stuff coming in the new year. I can't talk about it just yet, but I can say that got some new projects coming down the pipeline that we're going to be sharing over on Patreon. And when I say we, myself and some other individuals. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. In the meantime, hot coffee. Let's continue the adventures here. We are working on Book 13, Chapter 3, Favor of... It's one of these. Which one is it? Favor of the Chieftain. So the Lossoth are a distrusting people and will not aid you unless you can earn the favor of their chieftain. I'm not going to pronounce it. Irjana? So basically, we had to come to Farochel. We're in search for the other half of the ring Narquil. So Narquil is this ring that Amarthiel, the old, basically one of the guardians of Angmar, she's been looking for this ring. We found one half of it, and now we have to find the other half of it. Laird the elf is convinced that he can use this half to help cure his daughter, who is also known as Amarthiel, but at one point in time she was an elf maiden who was corrupted by power, by the dark evil. So that's what we're here for. We're searching the remnants of... We're searching for the other half of Narquil, but in order to get to the point where we can even look for that, we have to prove ourselves to the chieftain here so that they will help us in our search in the frozen wastelands of Farochel, which is my least favorite zone in the game because of how big it is, and just it's I'm not a big fan of this zone. Be that as it may, I love the epic book series, so that's what we're here for. So we have to complete 3 favors for this chieftain: one of strength, one of endurance, and one of wisdom. So we have all 3 of those. So the favor of endurance, we have to speak with Cinny about tasks to gain the favor, and then the favor of strength is someone called Emily, and then the favor of wisdom is Jomari. So we have to help these 3 people to earn the favor of the chieftain. So that's going to be what we're working on first thing this morning here in this live stream / episode. So we're just going to look and see what is the closest. Looks like all 3 of them are here in town, but I guarantee their tasks are not going to be here in town.
The winter wind speaks your name.
In wisdom have you been sent to me, and only with wisdom will you earn the favor of the Lumivaki. Jarna will not speak with you until you have earned the favor of wisdom, which I will confer upon you after you have completed my task. Look next to me. There you will find things of importance to the Lumivaki, things that will help us survive in these cold lands. Put these things in their proper order, then return to me. And how will you know what the proper order is? Through wisdom, of course. Wisdom is of great importance in these frozen lands. Fire is a boon companion. Even more important is water, for without water there is no life. Once you have fire and water at your disposal, you have done much, but do not rest yet. You must then have stout weapons. But first food, to have the strength to wield them. But before you obtain any of these, you must have clothing. So we need clothing, fire, no, clothing, water, fire, food, perhaps. Alright, I need to get rid of my bird because he's getting in the way of me clicking on things. Clothing, fire, oops, I clicked the wrong.
Will you hear my words?
I clicked water instead of fire. Do I have to go all the way back? Well, that's kind of herpy-derpy. Ugh. I think we have to run all the way back and get his quest again. Yes.
The rich king's hand stretches out to us from the past.
Alright, let's try not to herp derp. I'm literally sat here and said it and then misclicked.
May I be of help to you?
Alright. He said, in order of importance, he said, first you need clothing, then you need fire, then you need water. Why does it... Okay, I'm apparently messing up the order of that. I'm going to reread his text dialogue. I think it's frustrating that you have to run back up the hill and grab the quest again. He should just tell you, that's not correct, and have you repeat it.
The Lumivaki are troubled.
Herpin' and derpin'. I probably just need to drink my coffee and that'll...
You
Oh,
are
he
a
says, look next to me.
stranger
Find
the
my
Lumivaki.
orders of importance. Warmth is of great importance, so fire is important. But even more important is water. For without water, there's... Ah, so that's why. So water is more important than fire. But clothing is first. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time before I look it up online and cheat. Alright. Clothing. Water. Fire. Food. Weapons. Ah!
Greetings,
Yay.
Televiras.
You have finished, and what have you learned? Indeed, that is the correct order. You listened with wisdom, and so I will confer the favor of wisdom upon you. This alone will not gain you full favor of Yaranji. I have no opportunity. Yurjana? Yuranji? Irjana? Irhana? I really have no idea because I'm not a linguist. I'm not an expert on Tolkien languages, so I have no idea how to pronounce that. But this is a strong beginning. Okay, next closest one is over here.
The
You are
cold is too great this season.
okay. You are seeking the favor of the Lumivaki. It is not a trifling matter, for we do not trust many of your kind. If you wish to gain favor with Rajana, you must perform a feat of strength to rival the hunters of the Lumivaki. For a long time now, our hunters have sought the snowworm Paksukarva. Irjani wishes to make of its tusk a great horn, but the Paksukarva has eluded our hunters at every turn. Go forth and find Paksukarva and bring me its tusk, and you will gain my favor. Alright, so he wants us to kill a named creature. And it looks like we have this individual as well. Sini.
The waters have frozen early.
So you wish the favor of the Jana? Then you must gain the favor, and with that I can help you. The Lumivaki prize many qualities, but one of those most important is endurance. Often our hunters must survive the cold wilderness with not but a dull knife and the garb upon their backs. If you can seek out Irmas, one of my finest trackers, you will gain great favor in the eyes of my people. Go into the wilderness and seek Irmas. If you succeed, return to me. Alright, so 2 tasks. It's got me running south here. Welcome to the frozen cold wastelands of Farochel, where polar bears and worse await. At least I'm finally starting to get warm. And between the coffee and the heater, I'm starting to feel a little comfortable. It was really cold when I got out here this morning. Alright, so somewhere over here is going to be that creature that I need. I'm gonna have to kill some of these. Alright, let's just gather them up. And I don't have my bird out yet. Go, 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 go. And there he is, right there. Alright, we have the tusk. And now we have to go up and around to find Irmas, the hunter. Excuse me. Oh, there's the corpse of a woolly mammoth right there. There's one of those. It was a rare arc nemesis. I am gonna ding 50 today, ladies and gentlemen. So it took about a month of playing semi-casually. I'm not a hardcore player, but I have played this character pretty regularly. Probably, if I had to estimate, like 12 to 15 hours a week I've played this character, and it's I would have to go back and look at this first stream. I'm going to do that right now, actually. I'm going to look up the High Elf introduction storyline, because I started this character on today. November 4th is when I started this character, and we are, what is today, December 9th? So in a little more than a month, and am I going to need to be up top? If I'm going to need to be up top, I may have to turn back and figure out how to get up there. So it took me a little over a month of playing semi-casually. It looks like there's a way up right there. Like I said, 12 to 15 hours a week over the course of basically 5 weeks. So if you want to take the highest version of that, you can get a rough estimate. About 75 hours, it looks like. So in between like 60 and 75 hours to get to level 50. But I also played like the first half of that as a free-to-play account before I switched over to subscription, and you get VIP XP with subscription as well as the why am I blanking on the term for it? The perks. I'm gonna look it up because I forgot what it's called now. Destiny XP as well. So, you know, take that 60 to 75 hours with a grain of salt. Alright, somewhere... There's Irmus right there.
The ice storms are terrible.
You may
this
return to
season.
Cine now. You have done well. I'm tempted to burn my fast travel, or my recall, but you know what? We're somewhat close to this place, so we'll just go grab this horse and then ride back. So I'd say you could probably figure on a good estimate of like 75 hours if you're free to play, maybe. To get to level 50. But I've not completed all of the book quests yet, so by the time I get through all of the book content, all of volume 1, I'm gonna say there's an estimated 100 hours of content in the Shadows of Angmar. Just doing book content and a portion of the zone content, because I didn't finish the Misty Mountains. I didn't do anything in Angmar. I totally skipped Angmar this time. I've skipped Farochel, this zone here, which is another zone that has a ton of content. I've skipped entire zones, and I've not done really any dungeons at all because I played this character
My Cody is your Cody.
as a solo character. That was Surikila, yeah? Yeah, Surikila. So if you take that into consideration, you know, 100 hours of content just to get through the main storyline, and if you consider all of the other content that's available to you, there's probably 150 hours of content just in the Shadows of Angmar. So you get 150 hours of content in the base game. And that's assuming you don't do that's assuming you don't do any PvP or anything. 150 hours of content. That's great value for your money, ladies and gentlemen. Great value for your money. Whether you're a subscription or, like, for example, my brother just picked up Monday, when we were playing. Like right now they're running a 75% off deal on quest packs. And he was able to get, like, the base game. I forget how much he paid for it, but it was like $10 or something for everything leading up to Moria. So on a free-to-play account. So he now owns that forever. So you pay $10 and you've got access to everything leading up to Moria. So for $10, you get 150 hours worth of entertainment. I would totally buy that if I were you. Now I pay for a monthly subscription. I get the other side of that coin. Like, my brother just like, hey, I buy it once, I own it forever. I get that, but because I'm playing multiple characters and he's only playing 2 nights a week. I'm playing like 5 days a week, 5-6 days a week. I'm playing this game, so it's worth it for me to pay the monthly subscription because there are a lot of other perks that you get for the VIP, like being able to use fast travel waypoints that you can't use solo if you're just on a free to play. Destiny wallet, trait perks, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I am 60 hours into that game, and I'm nowhere close to the end. I'm estimating I'm about halfway through Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's my personal estimate at 60 hours in. So I'm anticipating getting 100 to 120 hours out of that game. And then Cyberpunk 2077 drops tonight, so I mean, I was watching the completionist version that someone was talking. One of the devs was talking about their completionist version took around 200 hours. So, but they were literally doing every single thing. I probably won't do every single thing. So, if I do a semi-completionist run, I'll get 120 to 150 hours out of Cyberpunk. So between these three games, this game, Cyberpunk, and Assassin's Creed, January, February, March, I figure I've got those 3 months completely covered with games. Because I only play for 3-4 hours a day. The rest of the day I do other stuff. I've got writing projects. I've got client work. I'm helping my wife with her food filming series for Patreon and YouTube. I've got the Lord of the Rings online cooking series that I do. So yeah. It's been fun watching the YouTube grow, though. I want to thank everybody, by the way, if you're watching this later on, if you're watching it now, thanks for the subscriptions and stuff. It has been slowly and steadily growing, which is epic. I'm not a full-time streamer, so I do this for fun. And if it builds into something more than that, great. But it's like I'm playing games anyway every single day for 3 or 4 hours. Why not stream for 3 or 4 hours a day? Why not stream when I play the game? There's no reason not to. And if it grows into something over time, epic. But I will say you're going to want to keep an eye on Patreon. Can't talk about it yet, but there's going to be some really cool stuff coming there in the new year related to projects being worked on. And also just other, not just writing projects, other projects. Wink, wink. Because I'm already doing I've done a podcast there in the past. I'm doing the Lotro cooking series right now once a week with extra recipes occasionally, and then got writing projects and stuff. We got more stuff coming. So you will want to subscribe over there if you haven't already. Alright, we need to turn into this person first.
How can we hunt in ice storms?
It takes much endurance and fortitude to survive in the cold wilderness with so little. I grant you the favor of endurance, but it will not alone be enough to gain you the full favor of Jana. There may be others who require your assistance. Oh, I forgot about the sleds. That's so cool. I forgot about the northern lights in this zone as well. The Aurora Borealis. I don't know if they call them northern lights in this world.
It is no longer safe to travel by night.
You have succeeded in doing what the hunters of the Lumivaki have failed to do, and brought me the tusk of Paksulkarva. I grant you the favor of strength, though it will not alone be enough to gain the full favor of Virginia. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is level 50. Whoop, whoop. Now I could theoretically drop back and go grab my legendary weapon. I thought about doing that yesterday, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna do everything in order this time. I'm not gonna do that, because technically you can go get your weapon now and then have a legendary weapon to be earning XP while you're working your way through the last few books, but which is how we did it the last time we played. Excuse me. But I didn't want to do it that way this time. I wanted to follow it in chronological order. Alright, where is the Chieftain? Right there.
From whence came you in this cold winter?
Welcome high out of the south. You have shown great worth in the eyes of the Lumivaki and have gained my favor. How may we be of help to you?
The Lumiveki could use your assistance.
You have gained the favor of the Lumiveki, but you are not the only one come seeking our help to find this ring. Why is it so important? No, do not speak of it. I fear it will only bring a black wind upon us. First came the Van Havaki Lairden, and then came you, but another awaits an audience with me. He makes powerful claims. Would you go with me to treat with him? You should know his claim, and that he lays upon the ring. But we will wait until you are prepared. When you are ready, speak with me again. Robes? Those actually look kinda cool. I gotta admit, that's the first robe I've seen in the game that I actually like the look of. Let me see if I can, what it looks like if I dye it black. That's too black. What about gray? I'd have to find another cloak. Because the ones I have match, but I'm keeping that robe. Stats aren't what I want, but I don't know though. That tactical crit multiplier is huge. I'd lose some hit points. So anyway, who cares? We'll get that in a minute. Let's pay attention to the quest. Are you ready to meet your position? It's got to be Mordrimber.
Iryene, the chieftain of Surikile, desires to aid the free peoples of the south in their hunt for Narquil, the ring of Amarthiel. But he fears the threats of Mordrimber.
It is Mordrimber. He said Irjana. I think that's how you pronounce it, Irjana.
You are a stranger to the Lumiveki.
Let us gather the elders and meet with the emissary from Angmar. Oh, eyelash in my eye. A storm gathers, an evil wind blows. Well, I can tell you where the storm's coming from, but you might not believe me. So all the townfolk have gathered to listen to the evil man, the Black Numenorian. I have no time for insignificant fools. Where is thy ruler? What is your business here? You have an ill air about you. An ill air indeed. The wind, air, and water are all servants to the Iron Crown of Angmar. Speak your peace, then be gone. I will not have my enemies walk freely through my lands. Enemies? Nay, thou art wrong. It is Telimar, the enemy of Angmar and the Great Eye, who has brought me to thy lands. If thou wert to deliver me mine enemy, a great friendship could be made between us. Leave now and speak no more of your falsehoods. I do not treat with my enemies, not less the Koyora of my enemies. I'm saying it, servants? Thou hast made a foolish choice, base-born cur. Hold your tongue, or I will remove it. Depart, and do not return. If thou refused, I will take it in the heads of your people as payment for thine insolence. Oh, Shiznizzle. Didst thou truly believe that thou could challenge me? Do not pay heed to his words. The Lumivaki have long endured the cold. If thou art not daunted by the cold, perhaps fire will suffice. Ah! I will return, and when I do, I expect all to be done as I have commanded. Sorry, I lost Mordrimber's accent somewhere in there. Defy me, and thou wilt share thy fate with Telimar. Come, we must seek shelter from this storm. Well, that was kind of groovy and creepy at the same time.
Greetings,
And so you have it, High Elf. The servants of the Iron Crown stand against you. An end must be put to the evils of Angmar, but my people will not help you as long as the shadow looms over us. There is one, however, who might help you.
Come, Etelaviras. I would speak with you.
Alright, so for those of you following along in the live stream or for the full video later, this is where we're going to break up the episode because I try to keep the episodes to around 20 to 30 minutes in length. We're at about 30-minute mark right now. So, if you're following along live, stick around because we're going to be continuing the stream. But for those of you who are following along in episodic format, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you get updates when the next video in this series is available or for when the next live stream is available. And I live stream most days. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link below. Pick up a subscription. It's a great way to support what I do, and there's a lot of cool benefits and rewards there. Short stories, Lord of the Rings online cooking recipes, and beyond. So either I'll see you there or I'll see you here, but one way or another, until next time. So that was chapters 3 and 4. And now we're going to do chapters 5 through something else. I don't know what yet. Let me take a quick... I may need to get some more coffee before we go into the next part. Okay. To get a timestamp on this, we'll do 52 minutes. Greetings everyone, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell, and welcome to the latest adventures of Telimar the Loremaster as he works his way through the epic books in the Lord of the Rings Online. Currently we're about to kick off Book 13, Chapter 5, as we continue the search for the other half of the ring Narquil here in Farochel, far northern reaches of Eriador. I had to remember what part of the world we're in. If you've not already done so, make sure to hit the bell icon, subscribe to the channel to get updates when new videos are available, and also check out the links below for Patreon. There's a great variety of options if you want to support what I do here at the channel. Cooking recipes, short stories, copies of books, so on and so forth. So hopefully I see you over there as well as here. In the meantime, let's jump into the next chapter here. There is a Nakija. I'm butchering these pronunciations. There is a Nakija, a seer, who dwells outside the village. She is powerful, does not fear the Lord of Storms. She may help you find your ring. You will find Saija at Nakikolo, northwest of Keruleri. It is on the western edge of the Ice Bay. She is haughty and proud, but you may find in her an ally against this Mordrumber. Go and seek the wisdom of the ages. Excuse me. Hiccup there. Oh, I'm totally keeping these robes for cosmetics. I don't think I'm going to wear it, but I'll lose some hit. I don't know, it's got such good... That tactical critical multiplier is pretty huge. How many hit points do I lose? 2. Yeah, I'll just use it, so we don't need that robe anymore. This robe looked like poop, so... So I'm gonna want to hold on to this robe for later, for cosmetic purposes. All right, where is this person? Oh my goodness, all the way over in Keruleri. That is a long way away. I wonder if it's quicker to swim than to ride all the way around. Honestly, I bet it is quicker to swim, even though swimming is slow. Because again, I don't have any fast travel options here, so this is one of the reasons I dislike Farochel so much. It's a massive place, and they make you hoof it a lot. Oh, is there a boat here? That would be really cool if there's a boat. I don't see one on the map, though. I do remember doing this with a hunter, and I used this campfire. There is a boat. Where does this boat take me? Can I use this boat? Please tell me I can use this boat. Where does it go? Where did it put me? Eriador? Farochel? Oh, well, it put me halfway across the... Okay, that's weird how it doesn't show me. I have to, like, go in. But I'm halfway across the world now, or halfway across the... Ocean. Ocean. It's not an ocean, it's a... Oh, I'm taking damage. Holy crap, never mind. So that's how they block you from doing that. So you can't apparently do what I wanted to do. Alright. So that's how they tell you, no, we're not going to let you cheat and swim across the lake. We're going to make you hoof it. I'm going to have to buy some more mithril coins, I think. Because I'm not going to hoof it. We're gonna use the horse. And honestly, I should probably go to Lancima first to get that horse as well. So I'll probably need a couple of mithril coins.
The winter wind speaks your name.
And these are going to be faction locked, probably. Yeah, I'm going to need a quell for the fast travel anyway. It's Ziegelgund. Okay. Yes, let's get some more mithril coins. Because I used my last one getting up here yesterday. So we're going to buy 5 of them. Okay, so let's swift travel to Ziegelgund. Which will allow us to grab the horse there. I don't have the faction to swift travel yet, but that can be easily remedied. And I think I'm going to have to go get some more coffee. Which means letting my wife know that I'm drinking the last of the coffee and we'll need to make another fresh batch. She's not out of bed yet, but it's 6:30. She'll be getting up in an hour or so. Alright, there's Ziegelgund.
What do you want?
And I can't even swift travel. I can't even travel by normal horse up there. It's all good. I mean, we're not close, but we'll ride up there from here. I'm pretty sure I'm in Black Ash territory. Hopefully I'm in Black Ash territory because it would be really nice to get more Black Ash wood. Ancient silver, that's a good sign. So this is Black Ash territory. Yes, throw your spears at me. I will ride away. Well, I'm guessing there's no black ash in this part of the world. Probably because there's no trees. long frozen wastelands. I'm about to get knocked off my horse. Yeah, I might as well just get off because resummon it. Because one more hit would knock me off. Please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. I suppose I could spend a mithril coin too to travel straight there, but I wanted the horse option first. And I was hoping that there would be black ash throughout here, but apparently there's no wood to be found. Alright, where's your mount?
I am pleased to be made known to you.
The Frozen War Quest. Alright, the seer is up here somewhere.
May I be of help to you?
You have come from your Janna. I have no fear of the stone dwellers from Angmar. They can do me no harm. I will share with you what wisdom I have. Long ago, a king from the south came into Farochel, seeking refuge from the witch king from Angmar. Arvedui was his nickname, but we called him the Gaunt King because he was frail from hiding in the ancient mines of the dwarves. The Gaunt King begged for aid from the Losoth, which was given, but hesitantly. But the Losoth feared the wrath of the Witch King. The Gaunt King stayed with the Losoth until a great sea monster appeared in the Ice Bay, bearing many elves. We warned the Gaunt King not to go forth upon the back of the beast, but to wait for summer, so that the power of the Witch King would not be so strong. He would not listen, and the storms slew the beast. It is said that the body of the beast may yet be seen in the Ice Bay, north and east of here. It may be that you find the knowledge that you seek upon its corpse. The Ice Bay of Farochel is an immense body of water located. I'm reading because I remember this from. I could swear this is from the. Yeah. Arvedui, last king of Arthedain, fled when his land was destroyed by Angmar. He was aided by the Law South until March TA 1975, when, against their advice, he attempted to sail south on one of the ships of Cerdán. The ship foundered in the heavy ices of the bay, and Arvedui drowned, losing the Palantiri of the north in the process. Farochel is a Sindarin word that means northern ice. Some fun Lord of the Rings trivia this morning. Excuse me. Ooh. There's the shade, Arvedui, the last king of Arthedain. Thou art not of the Losoth, but art a high elf from the lands of old. Why have ye come into this terrible place? Thou dost not belong in this place, but it matters not. Alas, so much evil has befallen this world. I remain here in penitence, for my own curse was brought down upon my head. In pride, I ignored the warnings of the Losoth, for I wished to return to my kingdom. The storms of the ice bay brought ruin to the vessel and all aboard her, and in despair and wrath I cursed myself for my pride. Redemption does not lay beyond hope, however, and those who follow in my footsteps may yet bring me peace. In the dwarf mines south in Lansima, where we first hid from the agents of the Witch King, we were forced to abandon many things. One such item is a Book of Heraldry, which details the lineage of my people. Go forth and bring it forth. Go forth and find it, then bring it to the Dunedain who watches the cold lands at Surikile. He will take it to his lord. Alright. That's chapter 6. Okay, where are we going? So we're riding back down there. Lots of riding around. Which makes up the bulk of the letter books in volume 1. Lots and lots of running around. ancient iron, ancient silver around here, but no black ash. Which is disappointing, because I still need a hell of a lot of it to get through the next tier. Oh, you know what I forgot to do this morning? I forgot to do my daily crafting. And I can make the mediums today as well. We're going to have to do that today before I forget. Because I can make the other level 40 weapon for my brother's warden. Which I believe is the javelin, because I sent him the spear the other day. Dwarf channel. 7th dwarf channel. No! It's never good to get knocked off your horse. I'm thinking that I can't get out of here this way. Oh, there's ancient silver like all over the place here. I need to bring my prospector up here. Because I need ancient silver for jewelry for the other characters. And there's never been any available on the broker. Nobody be selling that shizness these days. The ancient iron sells pretty good. I've been selling that for like, I've gotten 70 to 75 gold per stack. Haven't sold any in a few weeks though, so I mean, just go back and get some more. Alright. I'm gonna have to fight some dwarves. I think this is the cave, yeah? Alright. Where in this cave? That's another good question. Oh wow, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go in this cave, so... What does this lever do? I have no idea if this is the right way to go, but I do know I have to go down, so... interesting page of the Book of Beasts. Oh, cool. So, because I still need all of these books for that quest. Thorin's Hall faction, Thorin's Hall faction. Oh, I can use my gift of the item wear reduction. That's nothing important, but I'll use it. I also don't have a point to spend, so that's good, but I will resummon my pet. 50. My bird is stuck. Bleeds are really annoying. I've completed the Book of Beasts. Nice. Could it be the foreman's quarters? Do you not have the corresponding quest? How many pages do I need? I need one more page for Lore of the Blade and 2 more pages of Leaf and Twig. So let's check this other way because I see like bears or something that way. Oh my goodness, better watch my health. I'm actually getting to the point where I'm going to have to start paying attention to how many mobs I pull, because these are starting to actually... Alright, stop. Stop, 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 stop. I actually need to recuperate a little bit. Wisdom of the Council... That appeared to be going back up. And we don't want to be going back up. We want to be coming down. There's a Taylor recipe. Where are you going? I haven't found anything yet, so I think we just have to keep going down in here. Man, I really do not know where to go. Alright, well I sure as hell haven't found anything yet. Spoiler alert. Alright, hold that thought. Says... first left. I'm totally reading this online because I don't want to spend 2 hours down here. Take the tunnel south, take the first branch left, then turn right at the next T intersection. I may have missed a turn here. Let's go look real quick. Come on, bird. Okay, that doesn't go anywhere, so I was going the right way. Okay. Alright, it says turn. It says turn left, east. Server lag. East, north, east, east. North. There it is, right there. All right, very nice. All right, grab the book, and then we go back to that ranger. All right, let's just recall out. And then the person we should talk to is somewhere right around here. Ah, right here. Lothander.
What can I do for you?
What is this? The Book of Heraldry, once belonging to Arvedui of Arthedain. Oi, oi. You say you've seen the spirit of Arvedui himself. I will take this at once to Rivendell, for the tale must be told to Elrond and Aragorn. And now he wants me to return.
Greetings, et viras.
Purely, we're totally traveling there for a mithril coin. Although I could have went straight to Arvedui, and I chose to take the horse instead. Probably not my smartest move. I keep forgetting that you can actually go straight to the individual, as opposed to needing to go to the horse waypoints. And it's totally worth it to spend the mithril coins, in my opinion. I didn't need to start using the mithril mithril coins for fast travel until like book 12, or maybe it was book 11. I don't remember exactly. But in these latter chapters, there is so much traveling. It does help if you've saved up lotro points, and if you're like me, I don't spend my lotro points on anything because I'm a VIP, so I don't buy quest packs or anything. So I use them for convenience as opposed to needing to use them to buy quest packs and the like. So it's a great way to just burn them. Thank thee, friend from the south, thou hast earned me one step closer to redemption. Pride can be such a terrible thing. I had decided out of pride to return to Fornos to cause the deaths of many elves, but I speak of things that should not be dwelt upon. Alright, now, for those of you following along in the live stream, we're going to be continuing on, but that has been a rather long chunk for the episodic format. So for those of you who are watching this in the episode, this is going to be the end of the episode, and if you want to get the next episode in this series, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get updates when the next video is available. And also make sure to check out the links to Patreon below, pick up a subscription. There's lots of cool perks and rewards. There's the Lord of the Rings Online cooking series that goes over there, so there's the recipes, there's short stories, books, a bunch of other stuff that's available. So hopefully we'll see you there as well as here, and we will see you next time, either in a live stream or on video. Be safe. Alright, bio. Alright, time for the next episode here. Greetings everyone, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell, and welcome to the latest episode in the ongoing adventures of Telimar the Loremaster as he works through the epic book quests in the Lord of the Rings Online here in Middle-earth. We're about to kick off Book 13, Chapter 7, The Lost Mariner. Book 13 is one of the longest books because of all the travel you have to do. But we're chewing through it one episode, one chapter at a time. If you've not already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you get updates when I go live with new episodes or when I go live with the stream. And be sure to check out the links below to Patreon, where you can support via a variety of subscriptions. There are lots of cool little perks and side bonuses that you can get for subscribing. And it's greatly appreciated. So we'll see you there as well as here. Alright, I may one day forgive my pride, but that day has not yet come. Long after Thorvald perished, another ship came into the Ice Bay. It too was from Mithlond, and I can only assume it was seeking news of Thorvald and its crew. That ship also perished, but the elves attempted to flee its destruction. I do not believe they perished in the cold waters, at least not all, but I cannot know what their final fate was. Perhaps the seer of Lossoth who sent thee to find the ship would know. Return to her and seek her guidance once more. Let's see what Saija has to say. Excuse me. It's a good sign that I'm yawning. That means a nap at some point today. Which I will need so that I can stay up for the Cyberpunk 2077 release tonight. Christmas is gonna come early for Mr. Anderson.
You are a stranger to the Luniveki.
What is she called? The Lunaveki? I need to learn how to pronounce these things. The Lunaveki. You found the body of the sea monster. You also found the shade of the Gond King. It is most unexpected, but perhaps not as surprising as it might have been. As you've
I do
spoken.
not think we should waste the day.
Okay. I've spoken with the Gond King. I will tell you what I have learned of this story, but first there are things you must do. My information does not come without a price. Speak with me when you are ready to hear the tasks I have for you. Excuse me.
Hear my words?
To the south and west, ice giants have come down from the mountains, threatening all hunted these lands. Go forth and meet them. Drive them from the lands of the Lossoth. Such a deed will help prove your loyalty. You may find them easier to deal with if you draw them to the hot springs that spread up within their camp. So that's going to put a debuff on them.
I do not think we should waste the day.
Upon the western shores of the Ice Bay, where the storms often rage the worst, dwell fell spirits sent from Angmar to trouble the Lossoth. The demons raise up terrible wights and make of it a place of great dread. Go forth and banish these creatures. Find them from this cave, south and west from its mouth, and north into the ruins. Okie dokie. Okay, some are close, some are not. So the ruins up top here is where I'm going to find those probably. gonna have to find an entrance into those ruins, which is probably gonna be around the side of the hill. What was chapter 7? Ah, okay. Council of the North, and I've got so much crap. I'm gonna have to sell at some point. There's the ice white stone. Now we gotta get the ice giants. Which are a ways away. What is this? Superior dwarf make loot. Wardens. Lossoth. Thorns Hall. Tome of Tracking is worthless to me. That's worthless to me. Just making room in my inventory. Alright, these ice giants should be around here somewhere, it looks like. It says pull them to the hot springs. Like so? Is it a hot spring? Yeah, so it's warmed. That's groovy. camera's really starting to annoy me. That's 3 and 4. Come on. Why aren't you coming? Come on. Quicker just to resummon the pet. Really? These can theoretically drop those pages I need also. Theoretically, though. Alright. One more to go. Alright, that's her 2 tasks completed. Oh, and he knocked me off my horse immediately. Well, that's what you get. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing important. I can send all these to those alts, and they will use them sparingly. Only once we wrap all this up, we'll send all these faction items and everything over. Gotta remember to do my dailies today.
From whence came you in this cold winter?
Only an elf of great valor would dare to face such mighty and terrible creatures. Yes, that's right.
May I be of help to you?
Your task was futile, for a mortal cannot entirely banish a spirit, but your courage in the face of its horror speaks well of you.
From whence came you in this cold winter?
You have earned the right to hear this tale, which has been kept by my kindred, and is known only to them and a few among the learned wise. When the great sea monster came to take the Lahihera away, my people begged him not to mount upon it, for the Witch King could send terrible storms to drown them all, but he would not listen. Surely, as the monster moved out into the great water, a most violent storm came from the north and caused the monster to be dashed upon the ice and slain. For many days the storm raged, and all who were caught outside of the village perished in the deep snow and the blinding ice rain that poured from the sky. When it finally ended, we went in search of survivors, both of the Lumivaki and those who had gone upon the sea monster, but there were none. In the following year, another sea monster appeared like unto the first, but it was slain ere it neared the land, and the Vanavaki who rode upon it fled its ruin. When we found many bodies frozen in the ice, the trail was lost at the mouth of a cave sealed by ice.
Do you hear my words?
Alright, so that's going to be where we stop the episode. If you're tuning in, we're going to be continuing the quest live here. But for episodic format, we're going to be cutting the episode off here. So if you want to see what happens after this and you're watching this episodically, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get updates when the next video in the series is available, or when I'm live streaming, or when other videos are available, because I do lots of different things here on YouTube. Also, make sure to check out the links below, follow over at Patreon, and pick up a subscription at whatever level works for you, and help support what I do here on the channel. I appreciate it very much. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you in the next episode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. Welcome to the latest episode in the ongoing adventures of Telimar the Loremaster as he continues his questing through the epic series of Lord of the Rings Online. We're currently jumping into Chapter 3, Book 13, Chapter 9, The Path of Eril. If you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get updates when the next episode or live stream is available. And check out the links below to follow along and support via Patreon. There's a lot of cool ways that you can support what I do here at the channel and what I do over there as well. Hopefully we will see you there as well as here. In the meantime, let's get started on this next chapter. This cave lies within the Talvimuri. It is a dangerous place, but I do not think you should fear to go there. I myself will guide you when you are ready. If the elf does not live, you will likely not find any remains beyond his clothing. If he bears this ring you seek, it should be among his belongings if they remain. So we're looking for the other half of Narquil. As you're ready to leave, it's time to see if we can actually find that Narquil.
Iriana revealed the location of a cave where Eariel, the captain of the elf ship Thoroval, had long ago taken refuge. The Losoth seer, Saia, guides the heroes from the south in search of Narquil.
He said Iriana. Iriana. I have to remember how to pronounce that. Iriana.
May I be of help to you?
We must hurry if we are to find your ring, Telimar. Come, we must hurry if we are to retrieve the ring before Modernburg. I agree. Look, Modernburg is near at hand than we thought. Didst thou think that with the aid of this elderly hag thou would best me? I will claim Narquil as my own and deliver it to my new master. Thou wilt bow at my feet before thy death. Master? Who? No matter. Oh, we're gonna need this torch for something, I bet. Seems that the way has been blocked to hinder us. Yeah. Torch to melt it. Let us continue then. Well, that doesn't sound good. We're going, Saija. Deeper into the cave we go. This is tiring business. Wait one moment while I catch my breath. Why did Sai just stop? Oh, it's Mortimer. I must give thee credit, Telimar. I did not believe that I would live this long. Just do not trust that this will continue. Soon I will tire of thee, and thy quest will end. All those who placed hope in thee will suffer until their bitter end. Quickly, kill it! Ah! And he drops the torch. Very nice. My hair's on fire! Ah! Okay, up we go. Oh, hello. Alright, Saja, which way to go? This way. Telimar, listen. What progress hast thou made? It's Mortimer talking up top. Work is slow, master. It will take time. If thou cannot do the work, I shall find someone who can. No, no, please. Ah! And he dropped a torch. How convenient. He must be powerful indeed if he can freeze and thaw at his will. No worries, Saija. That's what we can get torches for. And I am a lore master who knows the ways of fire, so worst case scenario, I can always use my magic. I'll tell you one thing, these mobs do not want to give up the last few pages that I need for my books. I still have one more for Lore of the Blade and two more for Leaf and Twig, but stingy. I'm tired, and this fight is not mine. Go and defeat Mordrebur. Maybe we can find out more about this new master of his. I can't believe she's just gonna lay down and, like, leave me to do it all on my own. I mean, she came all this way, and she's just gonna be like, nope, I'm done. Good luck. I was wondering if thou would make it this far. Thou hast quite a talent for avoiding death. If thou dost insist on hindering my progress, then I will deal with thee now. If thou would but aid me, thou would receive great rewards. My new master knows how to honor those who aid him. Nay, then I will not leave this place. Oh, he's running. I'm tired of this. Come, join with me, Telimar. He's healing himself too, that's not cool. Those who stand against Mordrenbo, the champion of Angmar and servant of the Great Eye, will surely fall. Champion of Angmar? A lofty title. So she did decide to join me. Ah, the hag. Thou hast come to die as well. Die? I think not. Thou hast revealed much. Treacherous tongue should not wag so freely. Ah, is she not really Saija? Treacherous? Yeah, she's not really Saija. Didst thou believe I would be so foolish as to let thee go unwatched to Farochel? Mistress, thou wilt pay for thine insolence. Plot twist! Bye-bye, Mordrenber. This is not over. Well, I think that is no longer an exit. Here's the old remains. Okay, found a fragment of Narquil. Yeah, how do I get out of here? Talk to the captain again. The elf captain perished then. I will not grieve, for he escaped this Middle Earth to a land much greener, or so say the elves. This ring fragment should be brought to Elrond of Rivendell, for he is wise in matters of the enemy. A ring of power, however minor, is a dangerous thing. Give Master Elrond my gratitude, for it was in his care that my progeny were raised. If any of my line remain, speak well of me to them, and bring them hope of great deeds to come. Alright, so we gotta go back to Rivendell now. I'm gonna go ahead and use a mithril coin. Because we're a long way away, and my recall's down, everything else. And I'm going to do all my... Well, once we wrap Pepper, I'm going to sell and do my dailies. But we got to finish this quest line first. I think we're about to wrap up the book. You have returned from Farochel with the fragment of Narquil. And what is this you say? The shade of Arvedui remained there. A foul end to a good man. May the Valar have mercy upon his spirit. His greetings are welcome, but they will be welcomed more by his heir, I think. Go to Aragorn and tell him of your meeting with Arvedui. Unlike many men, I think you will find he does not fear the dead or word of them. Why aren't you going through the door? There we go. Thank you very much. And let us bind in Rivendell for now. Not sure where we're going to get sent next. This is as good a place as any, so that I'm not bound out in the middle of nowhere in Farochel. Almost to the end of this book. 2 more books to go, 14 and 15, and then we're finished with Volume 1 and we're off to Moria.
Greetings.
Alas, such a weight King Arvedui must bear. Thank you for your tidings, my friend. When there is more time, we might speak at length of your meeting.
Greetings.
I thank you again for bringing word of your meeting with the Shade of Arvedui. I hope that his spirit will find rest from its exile. In the meantime, Laerden has been awaiting news of your efforts. You should go to him and tell him of your adventures. He is in his chambers on the first floor of the last homely house. Go with the goodwill of all the free people. And we're going to get some new toys. Ugh, I don't like the graphics on any of these things. However, I think I'll be taking the staff. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be taking either. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm not going to be using it. Chapter 11, Narquil goes south. Alright, let's go tell Laerden that we've got the other half of Narquil. And with it, I think this is how we can perhaps save his daughter. Save Amarthael from the clutches of the Witch King of Angmar. be. At last, the final fragment of Narquil has been found. I must prepare now to take the ring south. The plans are nearly complete. I was perhaps wrong to wish Narquil reforged. I see now how dangerous the thing may be. It must be destroyed, and I believe there is but one place that may be done. It is not far, but I deem it will be very dangerous. Foes will assail us from every side, but we must succeed. Neither Amarthiel nor Mordrimber must recover it. Farewell for now. That dagger has a really cool graphic.
Stay a moment.
Oh, that's the end of book 13. Oh, I was thinking there was going to be like one more chapter, but apparently that's it. So, for those of you who are following along for the stream, we're going to be taking a break here because I need to get some breakfast. We're going to do some crafting and so on and so forth, and then we're going to be probably be continuing on for book 14. But for those of you who are following along in episodic format, this is the official end of this episode. We're also at the end of book 13. So we're very close now. We're 2 books away from finishing up volume 1, which is awesome. Hopefully you've been enjoying the ride. If you've not done so yet, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get updates when I go live with new content. And make sure to check the links below to Patreon, where you can support the channel in a variety of different ways, and check out all the content that I produce over there, as well as the unique rewards that you can get for being a subscriber. Hope everyone has had fun and you're being safe and staying healthy, and we will see everyone in the next episode. All right. So we're going to go ahead and grab this quest. Actually, I'm not going to grab it yet. We'll pick this up later. Just got to remember that he's book 14. Alright, let's go do some crafting. Actually, I need to sell before I do anything.
Greetings, friend. How may I be of help?
Well, I'm not selling the faction items. Those are going to the alts. This is not the robe I want. Yeah, I don't care about that robe. It's the one I'm wearing that I want to use for cosmetics later on. Alright, what is that for? Yeah, I'm probably never gonna go there, but what ifs? Okay, crafting. Time to do my dailies real quick and make that spear for my brother's character. And yeah, send all these faction items to the alts. What time is it? Almost 8 o'clock in the morning here. Still got a couple hours before I gotta get any work done, so I might just keep going. We'll see. Meantime, at the very least, we're gonna do my dailies and take a break to get something to eat. Well, book 14 looks like it is quite long. Alright. We need 3 solid U boards and 4 thin U boards. Let's just make a bulk batch. I never did pick up the bulk recipe for Lebethron. I need to go grab that. I think I got that at the skirmish camp. Don't remember. Alright, we need 3 of those. I'm gonna have to buy some more lumps of wax. Looks like I finally ran out.
Megovanen, may I help you?
Yep, if you can. Lump of wax. Spy. 25. Alright, woodworker. I need 1 more solid black ash board. Alright, now it's time for the bio, and I'll be back. Alright, now we need to make that spear for my brother's character, which I think is Artisan. No. Yes? No? Ranged Weapon Guild. It's this one right here. It's the spear, so I need 4 solid Lebethron boards and 2 thin. Four solids is 8, so I need 10. Alright, 4 of these. Precision. Oh, I think I'm going to give him the speed one. That's really cool. There you go, bro. Hope you're going to like that. And then we can use these. How close am I getting to the next tier? That's a good question. Reputation. No, I've still got a ways to go. I still need another 12,000 or so points. Now let's find a mailbox. Okay. Now, I need to send things to Donovan. All of these faction items. think I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here, ladies and gentlemen. I may be back later on, but I need to go cook breakfast and do a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to go get all these work things done. If I'm not back later on today, I will definitely be back for this evening around 11 p.m. Central. I'm going to be, theoretically, the plan is that I'm going to stay up for the Cyberpunk 2077 launch. So you'll be able to tune in here on YouTube to that. But otherwise, we will see you in the next episode of the streams.